Well, turns out cavities are one of the most common dental problems for children.
Yeah, according to the CDC, 20% of kids up to age 11 have at least one cavity. By the time they get to age 20, 90% of all adults have a cavity.
Now, sometimes you can prevent it from happening, but that's not always the case. So joining us now with some surprising causes for cavities is New York City-based celebrity cosmetic dentist, Dr. Daniel Rubenstein. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, and Happy New Year. Can I still say Happy New Year, by the way?
Yes, you can.
It's a little bit late in the month, but okay. If you want to, I'm sure you
I'll
can.
accept it. Thank you. Happy New Year. So everyone knows that cavities are bad, but can you explain what they actually are, and how bad are they for your health?
All right, so a cavity basically is a hole in your tooth. And basically, for those that are frequent sugary, they like sugary drinks or candies, and frequently they do that, the bacteria that's in your mouth, the bad bacteria, loves the sugar, takes in the sugar, and produces acid, which creates a hole in your tooth.
Okay, so we all know when the hole's in the tooth, you've got to go in there, scrape out the hole, put some stuff in there, fill it in, and then, like, you know, see it in 6 months. Isn't that kind of how it works, basically?
Not always, not always. So there's different sizes of cavities. The smaller ones, which are called incipient caries, those are the ones that are in your enamel, and those are the ones that we could maybe pause by using products like MI paste or fluoridated toothpaste, and make sure you floss and brush your teeth. So those you don't have to drill. But the ones that are into the dentin layer, or the ones that are past that, then you have to go to your dentist and make sure that they will drill the cavity out so it does not progress worse.
Okay, so doctor, does having a cavity mean that you have poor oral health?
No, so it's crazy. I'm sure you guys could attest to this. There's some people that never brush and floss their teeth, eat candy all the time, and do not have one cavity. And then there's people like us who, you know, floss every day and then miss one day and then have a full mouth of cavities.
Right.
So many of it has to do with genetics. It has to do with the shape of your teeth, and there's a few other things that it could be caused by. So.
Okay. You know, when I was a kid, and I'm not sure if they do this anymore because my dentist hasn't talked about this, but they used to like cap kids' teeth. Remember,
like a crown or something?
No, not a crown, but like almost little like plastic like caps over the teeth so they wouldn't get cavities. They do that anymore, or is that like done?
I mean, so the problem is when the cavity becomes too big,
right,
and a little filling is not enough, you might need a crown. But just because you have a crown, which is made out of porcelain or metal, whatever the case is, you still can get cavities underneath there. Your hygiene has to be on point. You guys still have to brush and floss your teeth twice a day. That is the ultimate way to prevent cavities.
Okay, so doctor, what if someone has a cavity? How can they tell that they have one if they're not experiencing pain?
Okay, so first off, a cavity could cause bad breath. A cavity could cause some sensitivity, discoloration on the tooth, and pain. Sometimes a cavity might not cause any pain, so you might think, oh, everything is normal. The idea is to get routine checkups and cleanings, brush and floss every day, and if we do find a little cavity, we can prevent it from getting worse. Because what happens is when the cavity gets bigger, it becomes more expensive to treat, a bigger headache, and deeper into your pocket. So preventative is always going to be key.
And what are the surprising reasons people get cavities?
Well, they like candy. I mean, but it's not about candy. I would love for you guys to enjoy candy. It's the frequency of eating sugary drinks, eating sugary candy, and drinking like Coca-Cola and sodas with sugar. It's the frequency. So the more frequent you're eating and drinking that, the more likely you are to have cavities. If you do enjoy candies or chocolate, whatever the case is, once in a while, it's fine. It's not going to give you cavities. It's the frequency. Remember that.
So you did mention that there are some people who have poor oral hygiene, but they don't get cavities. So does heredity or genetics play a part in this?
Genetics plays a huge role, but please do not use genetics as a reason why you guys have cavities and gum disease and things like that. Genetics works only when you do take care of your mouth properly and go to, for routine cleanings. There's some people with certain bacteria in their mouth that prevents you from getting cavities. There's some people that have a lot of the bad bacteria in the mouth that makes you have more cavities. So if you're genetically inclined to not have cavities, it works in your favor only if you do the right things every day.
All right.
Why don't they sell like a probiotic? I'm just saying,
probiotics
you talk about, you talk about bacteria. I'm just thinking, like, right now, I don't know, this could be $1 million idea I have right now. I'm just putting it off the top of my head, but, like, why don't they have, like, a probiotic? If some people have good bacteria that prevents cavities, why not, like, put it in the pill and, we'll chew on it and then we'll be good.
Well, actually, so for those that don't see how it works, the mouth is connected to your gut. So when your gut has bad bacteria, it goes up to your mouth and could create more problems, cavities, gum disease, and so forth. As long as your gut is healthy, it will play a big role in your oral cavity.
That makes sense.
Probiotics, things like that it's important.
Yeah, people think that bad breath comes from your actual mouth, but more times than not, it comes from your diet.
Yeah, the gut.
Exactly.
It's all about the gut. There you go. All right, Dr. Rubenstein, thanks so much for spending some time with us today and sharing your tips.
Thank you for having me, guys. Hopefully you won't have any more cavities after this.
I hope not. For information on his practice or see some of his work, go on Instagram. Check out Dr._Rubenstein.